What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning into my little show here. My name is Light. Welcome back to Raw Vibrant Rejuvenation. This is my show. If you're new here, I talk about detoxification. I talk about renewing and regenerating the body at a cellular level, regenerative detoxification. I work with people with the most chronic and degenerative issues, and I also work with people who are just starting off, maybe transitioning to a raw diet or a more healthy lifestyle. So if you like any of that stuff and you're new, hey, subscribe, hit the like, give me some comments, and of course, if you need my help, I'm always available. Hit me up, hit me up, hit me up. And it's not always about the diet, as you guys, all of my loyal following knows, right? It's not always about just the diet. So I hope that this video might find some of you guys well. Some of you men out there, this video is for you. And this video is about, holding your seed, semen retention. And you can even let that stuff rise up to your brain. It's real stuff, guys. So I wanna share with you. These are just my experiences and what I've done with it, where I'm at with it, what I feel about it, and it's really, really, really powerful stuff. So, yeah. And this video is not to try to. I'm not ever out here trying to brag or anything. I'm just trying to be authentic and make this world a better place with these videos and with what I do. What I do, the things I do, So if this is useful, cool. If not, and if you got comments, I don't care what they are because I don't get bothered by the the guff anymore. I don't. I know that it's just more when I keep triggering people. Unfortunately, that's why I changed my name to Light, because unfortunately, it would have been cool to choose a different name, but I just know that that's what I am. I am light, and sometimes the light triggers the darkness in people, right? So, okay, we're not going to get into a tangent today, guys, unless you want it. Some of you guys like that. Some of you guys like that, right? So I'm out here in the cacti, among nature, loving life. The ocean's right here, the mountains. This is one of the special places I've found, and I like to come out here into nature, as much as I can to kind of let off some steam and kind of renew my focus, regenerate, get away from the the towers over there. You know what I'm saying? Get away from all the electromagnetic and other frequencies. So there we go. There's a rant. I told you I wasn't going to do it, and I jumped right back into it. But that's why some of you guys like me, Let me get into the semen retention thing, okay, guys? So right now, it's been 4.5 months, and I only, did that thing. I only ejaculated one time in the last 4.5 months, and this is the longest I've ever. This is the longest period because it hasn't been like I said, a full 4.5 months. But this is the longest period for sure that I went like this, and wow, I just feel like I feel so strong. I'm feeling like I'm getting even more sensitive to energy. I didn't know that was possible. But I feel like I'm getting more sensitive to the like nature is getting even giving, like I'm even closer to nature. I'm closer to the the Almighty or the Infinite or that holy light, the Source, the universe, God. I'm closer to that. It's been such a journey, and I usually I would go when I'm not with a partner, which is most of the time, most often, I haven't been with actually a ton of partners. But when I'm not with a partner, the last 5 years, it's just been less and less and less that I would, do that thing. This is kind of a really, really personal topic, but um, yeah, I just regularly before this, I would go a month to a month and a half ish, without that happening, right? Without doing that, and it just, the way I look at sex is sacred energy exchange, okay? And it's definitely here for pleasure, of course, but it's also, I think, where we're at right now is conscious creation. Conscious creation. That's what it really is. One of the most important um, reasons for it, I think. Obviously, to create, but not only to create, guys, but to consciously create, to get together with another of the same frequency, and then you get yourselves healthy, you detox, you get everything right, you have the vision, the mutual vision, and then right, consciously create. So that's how I've looked at it, and yeah, it's just so boring. Even without like the porn, I stopped the porn a very very long time ago, and that's one of the best things for me. Like, I'm not here to judge anyone, but all I'm saying is, guys, if you're on the porn thing, that stuff is really, really nasty on a lot of levels. It can just skew your perception of, you don't think of sex as a spiritual thing anymore, right? Which it is, guys, it is. And yeah, so basically, even without, as as my life progresses, even without the porn, like, um, yeah, it just doesn't. It's not always like it used to be fun that one time that I would do it, and it should be fun. It should feel good. But like the time that I did it in the last 4.5 months, I don't know. There's a lot of new things that are happening um, for me. But the last time I did it wasn't. It just didn't feel that. I don't know. Like I really, really forced it, and it wasn't really enjoyable at all. And I was like, why am I doing this? So I guess there's a season, a time, and a place for things, and where I'm at now is, well, if I was, with a partner, it'd be a different story, okay? And um, yeah, and you can retain your seed, your sacred seed, and you can still have fun if you want, whether that be just with yourself or someone else, and it all comes down to breathing. That's my advice, guys. It took me a lot of I've, I used to, yeah, let's just say it's all about the breath. And really, a lot of my friends like to say, and I like to say it too, really, it's like, really, you're like raising, like when you're feeling sexual energy, like if you see a beautiful woman or if you're engaged in something, it's all about bringing that breath, that awareness. You raise this oil, this chrism oil, up to your brain. That's what happens when you retain this stuff, and it's just like you're moving around the sexual energy. And yeah, how do I say it? Like you're that's how you can, obviously prolong things. It's just with your breath and conscious attention and intention, and so it can be really fun. It can be really fun to dive into this stuff, and I know it has been for me when I was with the last partner, but what was I? There's something I wanted to tie in there, but really, like, even if you're not in the, well, yeah, that's what I want to say. It's like you can really just feel this. Like if I see beautiful lady, if I get distracted, I just start breathing and I go. I can literally feel it coming up my spine and getting into my brain, and it feeds you. It's like you're not depleting it. You're not just launching this stuff out. You're not just expelling this stuff just for short-term thrills, like which when sometimes a short-term thrill is okay, maybe, right? I mean, we're not perfect, but like all I'm saying is like, mm, you can feel it coming up your spine, and it's really amazing, and then it's like cool. Then you put your sexual energy when you're doing these practices. Then you're able to put your masculine energy into other things. Like I said, I've been feeling a lot stronger the more that I've been getting into this. I just feel more like a man, and more of my masculinity, and more of like I can handle anything, and I can I can make the move when it's needed. I can also be the peaceful warrior. So I've noticed a lot of these things, but it's really, like I said, it's really about moving, like um, putting that sexual energy uh, into your creativity, into other parts of your life, channeling it. You got to learn how to channel this stuff into. Uh, it, yeah, I would say you got to have probably some other spiritual practices, like I have a lot of other things I do, meditation, yoga, things like that, breath work, uh, yeah, things like that you can do so that you can. You, it's like a conscious redirecting of a very very powerful thing, guys. So, hmm, what else did I want to touch on? It's such a powerful thing just to choose what you do with your body, with your time, with your energy, with your awareness. What are you going to do with your awareness? You're awake, you're alive, you are a spiritual being, and you are wide awake. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Are you For me, it's just been more and more and more of a progression. All these things that I've been going through, I just want to keep going up, and I want to. Hey, when the time's right, it's gonna be fun to be, with a woman again, right? Or, you know, or to maybe even have a kid someday. Who knows? But for now, I like to just raise that raise that stuff right up my spine, up to the brain, and just let it flow throughout the body. It really gives you like a it's yeah, it's really, and that's why I made this video, because I'm like, wow, I'm not always on point with every part of my life, but I've been doing really good with this, and it's been so effortless for so long, and lately it's just been so like there's been times when I've felt like I've wanted to. I've Believe me, I've seen some beautiful women and been around plenty of them, but I'm like, for me, I'm like, I just don't want to even like, I don't want to I don't want to force it. Like right now, there's a new Earth being formed, molded, and I want to be putting all that energy into everything else. And now, like my business is starting to finally, like I'm starting to really blast off, and that I know that part of it is because of the seed retention. I'm I'm putting all that energy that's being. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of energy. That's just but it's a lot of energy, and the boxers know it, the athletes know it, the soldiers back in the day knew it. So yeah, I'm loving this thing. It's a very spiritual experience, in my opinion. It really aligns you with yourself and your values and your morals, and really forces you to take a look at yourself, and like I said, why are you doing the things you're doing? Why it helps you. It's helped me question even more and be more real with myself and like, all right, what's my shit? What's not? What, what else can I let go of? I'm just trying to let go of everything till I have nothing else but just this pure whatever it is, if you want to call it a soul, this light, and I just want to be in that and in complete service and utter ecstasy of what that really is when you really learn how to do that. And it's really a lot of unlearning and just being just total beingness. And so I'm not going to get into big rants, but I know some people like Andrew, one of my boys, he's always commenting. He's emailing me poems. So many of you guys are so cool. I know a lot of you guys are into this stuff, I'm sure. So I know Andrew is. And dude, Andrew, you're so impressive, man. I've seen you change just like since we first talked. I've seen you excel so much. I'm proud of you, dude, and proud of all you guys. Thank you for anchoring in this new earth, this new beautiful way of living in harmony with ourselves and each other in this sacred planet and all that is. It's a beautiful thing. Over and out. I hope you guys got something out of this. This is a very vulnerable one for me, and I hope I didn't come out. The ego didn't come out in an accident. I don't think it didn't, but I know some people might perceive that it did, but I don't. That's just. There's always gonna be haters, but you know what? Just like it happens around here, with the haters. I'm like, all right. You want to hate on what I do, and it's like, what are you guys doing for the world? What are you doing? I'm gonna be here with my arms open when the hate turns into an issue, and the doubt of the natural healing, nature's ways. You shouldn't hate on nature. So okay. Oh, now I'm getting into some like ranting stuff, but some of you guys like it. Peace. Love you. Bye.